Good morning, students. Welcome back to the session. So, in our last session, we have gone through the first unit from 8th class English. The theme was family. I hope you all have came awareness about what is a family and how many types of families are there. Okay, children. So, today we are with the A reading from first unit, and that is the tattered blanket. Now, tattered blanket. Tattered means torn. What, children? Tattered means torn. Torn. Okay. So, this topic is, this topic not but this story is actually written by Kamala Das. So, children, before going to the topic, let me introduce the author of this story, The Tattered Blanket. So, here the author of the story is none other than Kamala Das. Here you can see the picture of Kamala Das. Actually, she belongs to Kerala, and her father and mother are Balamani Amma and V.M. Nair. She writes both in English as well as in Malayalam. She has received many awards for her literary work. So, the main intention of writing The Tattered Blanket is the values, the emotions, the attachments have been completely drying up in these present situations, the present generations. So, that is the reason why she has focused on this story, The Tattered Blanket. Let us enter into the story. So, children, welcome back to the session. The continuation of part 2. So, here the tattered blanket. So, before entering into the story, let us discuss about the characters in the story. So, there are about 3 characters. How many characters? 3 characters. Mother, daughter and son. So, here the characters are also given some names. So, mother as usual we called her as a mother, but she is old. Whereas the daughter is the Kamala. The name of the daughter is Kamala, who is a widow and a daughter to the old woman. And the son, he is none other than Gopi, the son to the old woman. So, the whole story related with the tattered blanket is going to be revolving around these 3 characters. Okay, children. So, before going to start the topic, you have to get ready with the pencil holding in your hand so that you can underline the difficult words, and with the help of the dictionary you can note down and get the meanings to those new words. Okay, children? When he arrived unexpectedly at his home in the countryside in his office car and got down at the gate, his mother, who was lying in an armchair on the veranda, made a futile attempt to get up. So, children, in this para, we have got 2 difficult words or unknown words. Okay, so countryside as well as fertile. So, countryside means village. Okay, countryside means village, whereas fertile means unsuccessful, which is useless. Okay, children. So, when he arrived unexpectedly means without intimation or without giving information, at his home in the countryside in his office car and got down at the gate, his mother, who was lying in an armchair on the veranda, made a futile attempt to get up. So, here the old woman is trying to get up from the armchair, as she came to know that somebody has got down at the gate. So, she had made a futile attempt to see who has arrived. Okay, children. Now, Kamala, there is somebody at the gate, she said. Somebody is in a car. Kamala, her eldest daughter, a widow, who was sitting huddled up on the tina on the veranda, her head and ears covered with a thin bath towel, got up reluctantly, walked slowly to the gate, and screwing up her eyes, peered into the darkness. So, children, here when the old woman or the mother started to go ahead that who has came or who has arrived at the gate. She even though she has attempted to get up, but it was unsuccessful. So she called up her daughter, whose name was Kamala, and who was a widow. And Kamala, her elder daughter, who was a widow, was sitting huddled up. Now here, huddled up, underline the word huddled up. Huddled up means held arms and legs close because of cold and fear. Huddled up అంటే ఏంటమ్మా, కొంచెం దగ్గరగా బిగుతగా కూర్చోవడం, కాళ్ళు చేతులు ముడుచుకొని కూర్చోవడం. ఓకే, సో her head and ears covered with a thin bath towel. Got up reluctantly. Reluctantly means not willing to do something. అంటే ఆమెకి ఏం చేయాలని లేదు, అక్కడ వెళ్ళి చూడాలని లేదు. బట్ ఈవెన్ దో walked slowly to the gate and screwing up her eyes peered into the darkness. Okay children, so here you people have got the information regarding these three characters and how they have been involved in doing their activities, how eager the mother was to know about who has arrived, and here the Kamala, how she reacted when mother called her to look over the gate. Okay children, so let us see with page number 4. Let us go with page number 4. She saw a bald, fat, middle-aged man walking in through the gate. "Oh Gopi," she said in her grating voice, "why this sudden unexpected visit?" Now here Kamala is surprised. She has not surprised but shocked to see, yes, what a sudden unexpected visit. "Oh Gopi," she said in her grating voice, "why this sudden unexpected visit?" Now children, grating voice means harsh, unpleasant. That means she is not willing to talk to him. Okay, so Kamala, "Who is it?" her mother asked loudly from the veranda. "Gopi," the man said. "There was a meeting in Thiruvananthapuram. I just dropped in my way back." "Who, Kamala? Who is it?" There was a note of alarm in Amma's voice. So children, here Gopi has came to visit his mother, not willingly, but on the way to his office work. He just dropped in on his way as he was going to attend a meeting in Thiruvananthapuram. He was going along with his village. So he just willingly, he didn't visit the mother or the house, but on the way he just dropped himself in the village or countryside of his house. So again, here, "Who, Kamala? Who is it?" There was a note of alarm in Amma's voice. "Amma, why are you so scared?" Kamala, Gopi's elder sister, asked her a little awkwardly, as if you are seeing Gopi for the first time. So why are you shouting? Why are you scared? Here Kamala is awkwardly asking. She was little awkward. అంటే తను కొంచెం అన్ప్లెజెంట్గా ఉంది. ఎందుకమ్మా అంతగా అడుగుతున్నావు? ఏదో గోపిని ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నట్టుగా. "So అమ్మా, it's me, Gopi," he said again. He bent down and brought his face close to her wrinkled cheeks. "Amma, it's me." So as the mother was grown older, she was not able to recognize his son, and Gopi, see how poor, how sad to say that mother is not able to recognize his son. Can you say why it is so? Because it has been so many years that Gopi has visited his mother. So here Gopi has gone closer to his mother's face and said, "Yes, Amma, it's me, Gopi." So wrinkled, Amma. What do you mean by wrinkled? Wrinkled means the skin which is not stiff, almost it is lifeless. Okay, children. So here he bent down and brought his face close to her wrinkled cheeks. "Amma, it's me, Gopi." "Kamala, I can't believe it." has his school closed for vacations? So see how poor, how the situation is. Now mother is thinking that as she has lost her memory, as she has lost her memory, as she has grown older, she is thinking that Gopi is a small kid and he is still a school going kid. Okay, even though he has grown up and got married and having kids, but the mother's memory has completely lost, and even though she has also forgotten Gopi, it is because of his not visiting his mother at least once in a year. Okay, children. So these are the values which we have to protect. We have to bind up. So when parents grow old, the parents grow old as they have taken care of us when we were as a children. Okay, children, as we were children, parents take care of us, but at the same time, when we grow up and the parents grow older, it is our responsibility to take care of them. Okay, children, so this is the thing which has gone wrong with Gopi as he have not visited his mother for several years. Okay, here Amma has completely forgotten, even though his face is also not remembered by her. Okay, children. So this is all for today. Let us continue. Let us continue this remaining topic in our next session. Thank you.